Hey everyone, I am so glad you are here because today this video is all about you. This video is one of my longest running series on my channel. Basically, it's viewer favorites, the best sellers based on my analytics from the previous month. So I know we're in April, it's time to close out March, and the last thing I do is revisit everything that you loved from the previous month and share it with you. So we're gonna start off with an overall top 10 and then I'll break out into a few categories. If you want to check out more, learn more about the sizing and all that stuff, do check the description box where it says show more, or I will pin to the top of the comments the entire list of links to make it easy for you to find. So number one is what I have on right here. This is from Amazon. It's one of their house brands called The Drop, and I've talked about it a lot because I love it a lot. And just a little insight, I love this so much. Not only did I buy it in 2 colors, but I also ended up buying it in 2 sizes because I wore it too much. I didn't feel right about sending it back. I assumed I was a size small because that's generally the size that I am in vanity sizing, but this takes vanity sizing to an extreme. So whatever size you think you are, go down another size. So it does go down to, I believe, an extra, extra small, but then I decided to try it again in an extra small, and that definitely fits better. This dress is already oversized and loose fitting. You do not need to even get your true size, let alone sizing up. So size down 1 for sure. This is the perfect dress for a lot of things as we move into the warm weather. Just an easy throw-on dress with some slides or a pair of sandals and you are good to go. This would also work really well as a swimsuit cover-up, and it comes in a ton of fun colors. I have it in black and this sort of tangerine orange. There's also more of an olive green and I believe a pink. Let me know if you're one of the many who seems to have purchased this, and let me know what color that you got down in the comments. Number 2 on the list is a tiered maxi dress. It's a crew neck top, so it fits more like a t-shirt, and then it tiers down to a full maxi length. It does have pockets and it comes in a ton of colors. I picked mine up in a navy blue because I couldn't make up my mind, and when I can't choose, I go with something that's neutral but still has color, and to me that's navy blue, but there are so many options. This is just the go-to dress of the summer, I think. We got a head start on it, and again, just like the previous dress, I would love to know which of the many colors this came in caught your eye. I love it when we both love the same things, and it seems like we love pajamas. So number 3 on the overall top 10 is from Joyspun. It's a house brand at Walmart, and it's their cotton poplin pajama set with a notched collar. If you are a hot sleeper or you're just, moving into warm weather, you need to check this set out because this is the most affordable cotton pajama set that's in that poplin, that more crisp, cool to the touch, constant feeling fabric that I've ever seen. I love a few other brands, but they are well over $100, and these are under $30 for the full set. So definitely check it out. I love them so much. I bought 3 of them. Close on the list at number 4 is also in the pajama loungewear category, also from Joyspun. They released actually a bunch of new things, and stay tuned in a little bit. I'm gonna have a video on my latest Walmart haul, and it includes quite a bit from the Joyspun line because they've released a whole bunch of new things. But back to what we loved last month, and honestly, still very much loving. Joyspun released a new sort of loungewear jogger set. Well, it's not a set. Each thing is sold separately. So it's the Hachi knit material, which is really lightweight and breathable. It included a cardigan, a tank, and jogger pajama bottoms that have pockets. But of all 3, I will list all of them below, but the one that made it to the top 10 list was the cardigan. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions on this from quite a few of you wondering if you could wear this as, well, outside your house. And I'm not gonna stop you from doing anything that you want with your clothes, but if it were me, since you're asking, no. These are most definitely not the same thickness as clothing that you would wear outside your home. This is definitely pajamas that can double as loungewear in the home, but if you leave your house in these pieces, someone's going to go, why is she wandering around in her pajamas? They're super cute, but I would say for at-home use only. Number 5 was a big hit, and it makes me sad because it's currently sold out, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. It's from Chico's, it's gauze, just like this guy, and it's their tiered maxi dress. I love this dress. They usually release a few colors every spring and summer, and they released this one in more of a salmon color and black. I have a couple more from previous years in blue and Anyway, doesn't matter because you can't get any of them right now. They have released a whole bunch of really cute new dresses for April, and I will link the one that I have my eye on and actually ordered already. I just don't have it to share it with you yet, so I'll link that one below. So if you're a fan of that one, I think we're all really gonna love the new release. And do follow me on Instagram if you're not doing that already, because if I get any kind of notification that it's back in stock, I will share it first over on Instagram stories. Number 6 on the overall top 10 are the Caslon linen joggers. They are my go-to joggers for spring, summer. They are super lightweight. Obviously, linen is the best fabric to wear when it gets really hot. If you don't know, I live in San Antonio, Texas. We are very familiar with heat. I'm actually filming this on Saturday, April 1st. It's not a joke, I really am. And it is 85 degrees and it's midday, so the temperature is still climbing where I am. So we are very familiar with warm weather, and linen is fantastic. I'm gonna talk about another jogger material in a little bit lower down on the top 10, but as we move into the extreme heat and humidity, I move away from all other fabrics and live in linen as much as possible. I have found myself wearing them in extra small, small, and then this spring I purchased a pair in medium. They're forgiving, but if you throw them in the wash and then the dryer, you're gonna lose a size on them. I also, even though I'm only 5'4", never buy the petite option. They do run short, so I get the full length option in the joggers. And I carry all my weight these days in my midsection, well, not all of it, but a lot of it in my midsection. So I have gone up to a medium this time to give myself a little more room in the tummy area. And my advice is get your true size, generally speaking, unless you carry all of your weight around your hips and your gut. Then maybe you want to size up a little bit because it's a more slim silhouette, and don't throw them in the dryer like I have. Number 7, I was really surprised to see was a huge hit, and it is a knit dress. I'm calling it the zigzag dress from Amazon. I wore it to my birthday party last month, and I absolutely love it, and I really hope to wear it to something else soon before it gets too hot. But it is a really lightweight, fine gauge knit, so I feel like I could pull this off for a little bit longer, and if you live anywhere north of me and you're not already hitting 90 degrees, I think you'll get a lot of wear out of it. What I really love about this is it's part of the Rent the Runway collection on Amazon, and I'll link to that store down in the description box as well. I've gone on to order a couple other things from there that I haven't shared with you yet. I am loving everything that's there, and I have gone over the pieces with a magnifying glass, and I can't find anything wrong with any of them. So they may be pre-worn, but they are very much high quality designer labels. Nothing I've seen over $100. Kind of awesome. Number 8, I was kind of surprised to see this one pop up because I don't remember talking about it that much, but it is the kind of V-neck, sheared bodice, a little bit of a puff sleeve, midi tiered dress. I love this dress so much. I bought it in at least 3 colors that I can think of. There might be 4. It's such a versatile dress because it's a little dressier than your typical summer sundress, but you can dress it up even more depending on the accessories, whether or not you add a belt. I just love it, and it has pockets. Number 9 on the overall top 10 are the Banana Republic Factory Tencel Cargo Joggers. I'm emphasizing Tencel because, again, it's one of those amazing fabrics. It's a natural fabric, cool to the touch, pretty wrinkle resistant once you give it a good steam, and they drape so beautifully. I love mine so much. I bought them in, I think we're on 4 colors now: navy, black, olive, and beige. I don't know what's left that I don't own. We'll have to rectify that, but they're outstanding. I would say they run big. So it's vanity sizing on these. So like I said, I'm generally more like a 6 medium, but in these, I am a solid small. I would say across the board, Banana Republic Factory runs huge. So size down and pretty much anything you pick from there. And the last of the overall top 10 is another Amazon dress. We love our Amazon dresses. I love my joggers, don't get me wrong. And if you missed the video I just uploaded on how to style or wear joggers 5 different ways, I'll have it linked in all the places. But I'll admit, when it starts getting hot and sticky, I'm going for a dress all day, every day. And apparently a lot of you are as well. So this dress has a nice little flutter sleeve. It comes in lots of pretty colors. I got mine in a turquoise. And again, like the other dresses, would love to know what color you actually picked, because there are a lot of you that loved this one. Okay, that's the top 10 overall. Let's look at what the favorites were in beauty. I skipped this last month because nobody was really all that interested in beauty. And that brings me up to a little, not so much rant, but tangent that I think is important. So I am in a group chat with 3 other YouTubers, and we all love beauty, and we all make videos generally in the same topic. We're all over 40, now I'm over 50, but whatever, over 40 kind of more affordable clothing and beauty stuff. And we've noticed that there is an overall lack of interest or decline in interest on beauty videos, beauty products. We find we aren't watching them as much, and we've seen views are down across the beauty community in general. And I'm just curious, I have some theories, and we can do a whole Instagram live on this so we can talk in real time, so to speak. Why do you think that is? I will share what I think real quickly. I think that our age group, I'm talking to those of you over 40, 45, 50 and up, I'm 50. We've kind of rode through that whole beauty growth part that started around 2010. We all got obsessed with beauty products then. We filled drawers full of makeup, and now as we're getting older, we're finding we just don't need that much. And I feel like the beauty brands aren't releasing anything that's all that new. So for me, I have less interest in trying all the new things. As long as I have stuff that works for me, I'm pretty good. And I've accepted that I am a neutrals girl, and there's only so many neutral palettes that I can own, although I do still keep adding. So that's kind of where I am. But I can buy a new blouse every day of the week. Well, I don't, but I could buy a new blouse every day of the week to switch up with like my favorite pair of joggers. So that's kind of where I am. Like, I'm just all into the more of a clothing everyday kind of thing. Those trends seem to change a little bit, but the makeup, like, how much are we really changing? Anyway, that is my theory, but I would love to hear from all of you. Since this video is all about you and your preferences, why do you think overall we're seeing less interest in beauty? Okay, back to the top favorites. Number 1, and you'll see these aren't so much makeup. Some are, most aren't. But this is the Tan Luxe, the butter. I'd say it's a gradual tanner, but it works overnight. And for those of you who are terrified of using fake tanner, this is going to be your friend. I'm overdue. I need to start using this again. I took a little break when we had a cold front. I figured I'm gonna be bundled up. I'm not wasting this. But now that it's warm again, this will be coming out tonight. I like to use it at night just so that the tan has all night to develop, and then I wake up with more of a glow. But it's formulated really to be used in the morning as well, because it has a really nice illuminating glow to the skin. It's not tinted. It looks like and feels like regular moisturizer, but it leaves a nice, really pretty sheen to the skin as it sits on your skin. So this is number 1, and specifically the link I'm putting in the description box is to the best price I have found, and the only place, honestly, that I buy it year after year. Number 2, again, not makeup, but it falls under beauty. It's the new, I always call it brightening, illuminating tinted eye cream from Colleen Rothschild. You can see it's tinted. It's like a peachy salmony shade. It is opaque pretty much. A little goes a long way. And if you've been a big fan of the Trish McEvoy Instant Eye Lift, which is something I've been raving about for years now, this is a very similar effect. If you're someone who doesn't like to wear makeup, but you need to brighten and hide those dark circles, this is gonna be your new absolute favorite product. And obviously, a lot of you already are loving it since so many of you purchased it in March. I do have a discount code for that, so GoldGirl20 will save you 20% off. Number 3 on the list is actually makeup. It's the ColourPop Feelin' Bubbly palette, and clearly we love our neutrals. Lots of great shades here, very easy to wear, some great mattes and some great shimmers, and so I can understand why this did very well. And right behind it was an oldie but a goodie. I'm glad to see back on the top favorites, MAC Paint Pot. I have mine in Bare Study, and I'm wearing it today kind of as an eyeshadow primer under my eyeshadow. I would love to hear from you that purchased this. What shade did you pick? You can wear this as an eyeshadow primer or all by itself or layer it. It's a fabulous, very creamy, lovely product. And then last, again, not an actual beauty product, the L'Occitane Almond Shower Oil. A lot of questions on how to use this, so let me explain. This is technically soap. it's a body wash. It's not gonna leave your shower stall or your bathroom floor covered in oil and slippery, because when it gets wet, it emulsifies and turns into soap. And that's its intended purpose. I use it as a shaving oil on my legs. So my razor glides over the skin, but it doesn't leave my skin oily, because as it's exposed to water, it just washes away. So don't worry about having accidents in the shower because of this. All right, let's get through the accessory phase. Number one, my favorite and pretty much only sunglasses I've been wearing lately, the Sojos square oversized aviators. I did order some new versions, so hopefully I'll be able to update my sunglasses collection for you soon, but I love these. And the reason I love them, they're slightly unique shape, and these pads here keep it so that this oversized part doesn't rest on my cheeks and leave dents. That's why I love these the most. Number two is the Andy crossbody from GiGi NY. And I will admit, before I designed the Marnie satchel, this was my favorite from GiGi NY as well. And if I'm going out for just walking around errands and I just wanna have a pared down bag, this is still the one I reach for. And I did wanna point out, if you are interested in the Marnie satchel in this color, they stopped making it, but they said if they heard from enough of you, they would take requests for pre-production. So I'm gonna put GiGi NY's customer service email here and down in the description box. If you are interested in the Marnie satchel in this shade, let them know and they will bring it back for us. Number three in accessories, I'm loving these as well. The Scoop Raffia flat form sandals, they run true to size. They have a really nice memory foam sort of insole and a little bit of a built up instep as well. So they're really comfortable and lightweight to walk in. Number four, also from Walmart, this crossbody bag. I also have it in the all brown faux leather. This version is the only one that has the raffia on it, which is why I love it. And I'm assuming this is the one that most of you purchased as well. Has an outer slip pocket here, 2 zipper pockets, and a big open compartment that's not completely open. It does have a nice little strap that closes with a snap there. So great place to have your cell phone, your sunglasses, etc. I love it, and it does have a detachable, adjustable strap. And then the last of the accessories was this. These are the Dr. Scholl's slip-on sneakers. This is my favorite of the 2 colors that I have. They run true to size, and I just saw they have one called White Snake, something White Snake. So if you're looking for that white sneaker and you don't want the tied shoes, I really love the White Snake print. Obviously it's not real snake, but it's a little bit of texture, and so I think it breaks it up so you don't just have this big solid white shoe on your foot, which could make your feet look larger than they are. So if you haven't already picked up a pair, or you're looking for another option for your white sneaker collection, check out the White Snake. I am very impressed with it. It is sitting in my cart as we speak. And then to finish up with home lifestyle type stuff, number one again, and honestly the number one bestseller on Amazon in the home category, are the hotel pillows. They come in a set of 2, either queen size or king size, $50 or $60 roughly, depending on which size you pick. I have them on every bed in my house. They are fantastic. And I've mentioned this before, but if you're getting someone ready to move into a dorm or into a new apartment, these are fantastic. You will not be disappointed with them. I sleep on them. Everyone in my house sleeps on them. Number 2 for lifestyle is this travel mirror. It comes in this nice little pouch for traveling. Mine's not charged up, but it folds up flat and it does light up, and it's huge. It comes in 2 sizes. This is the bigger size, and it even has a suction cup magnifying mirror. And my best friend travels all the time, and she picked this up on my recommendation, and almost every time we talk on the phone, she's raving about how much she loves it. This is great even if you're not traveling, if you just don't have a lot of space for a makeup mirror where you live and you need something that's easy to put away. This is a great idea. And again, as we're getting closer to graduation and getting ready to go away to college, this is another great gift idea for high school grads. And do let me know, by the way, if that is a video that you are interested in gift ideas for college graduates or high school graduates, or both, just graduates. Let me know. Number 3 for lifestyle are these flameless tapered candles. They come in a set of 6 or 8, depending on the color. I have mine in just the white. They do have wax on the outside, so they look like real candles, but clearly they are not. And they have a switch on the bottom, and they are also operable by a remote control. So you can just light all 6 if you want. They come in ivory. I mean, they're from Amazon. So they come in a million options and they are so realistic looking. They have fooled so many of my guests who thought not to get too close because they thought they were real, because they do flicker. Number 4, again, this guy. So I'm sure many of us have seen the Serena and Lily dipped vases. I love them. And I want one because I want one in the bigger size than I can find on Amazon. But I'll be darned if I'm gonna pay that much for a glass vase that I could probably just paint white on my own. But I'm not that good at DIY, so I'm glad that I found a smaller version on Amazon. This is the 9-inch. There's also a 6-inch and a 5-inch, and I'm tempted to buy the other 2 and have like a little collection going on my mantle. I just have this with some faux ranunculus. These do come in other colors. They also happen to be from Amazon, but it's so pretty and so much more affordable, and sometimes dupes bother me and I don't share them, but in this case, I think this is a great dupe, and apparently a lot of you did as well. And then lastly, to finish up all of your favorites, were the Calm Magnesium Citrate Gummies. I take these every night, half an hour to an hour before bed, helps me fall asleep and stay asleep. There's an also added extra benefit. They keep me regular. If that's something you've been dealing with, you will love these. I've gotten my entire family on these. Everybody loves them. Like I say, every time I share something, I am a fashion and beauty influencer. I am not a medical professional. So do check with your doctor if you're on any kind of prescription medication or you have a condition, just to make sure these are safe for you to take. If the CBD or the CBN gummies are something that either don't work for you or you can't take because of medication you're already on, give these a go because these are so effective, and also they taste really good. I get the raspberry lemon flavor, but there's also an orange one as well. And that's it, guys. Those were all of your favorites. Thank you so much for using my links. I never say thank you enough, so I'm gonna say it again. Thank you so much for choosing to use my links, for asking me for links when you're shopping and there's something you don't see that you want me to get credit for. You have no idea what that feeling brings to me. Thank you for trusting me with your own hard-earned money, and thanks for hanging around here and watching. Hopefully you'll be watching the next one, so make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you there. Thanks, guys.